is the propaganda technique, unsupported claims, where you make any grand claims that you wish, supported by no facts at all. The faithful and discreet slave, that would be the Spirit-anointed remnant of Jehovah's Witnesses represented by a governing body, claim to be God's channel of communication here on earth today with God's people. The faithful and discreet slave, this group of Spirit-anointed men, even compare themselves to the first century Christian congregation by admitting to having only partial knowledge. Yet Paul, who wrote in the first century about having only partial knowledge, was inspired by God's Holy Spirit. The faithful and discreet slave, this group of Spirit-anointed men, are not inspired by God's Holy Spirit. As a matter of fact, the Watchtower Society writers freely admit that the faithful and discreet slave, this group of Spirit-anointed men, are not inspired by God's Holy Spirit. So what you have are Spirit-anointed men not inspired by God's Holy Spirit. So if both Paul and the Watchtower Society representatives, this faithful and discreet slave, these Spirit-anointed men, only have partial knowledge to work with, whereas Paul was inspired by God's Holy Spirit, and this group of Spirit-anointed men, this faithful and discreet slave class, are not inspired by God's Holy Spirit, then where are these men receiving their inspiration to express themselves as God's channel?